And talking security matters now, Boko Haram insurgents and ISWAP have camps in Zamfara state. This is according to the state government. The government also says 1,200 notorious bandits were invited to the state by other bandits to jointly attack 21 communities, while activities of bandit informants have led to the recent attack and death of army troops. Theophilus Darufai has details.
Zamfara has been in the news in the last few days for the wrong reasons following a resurgence of banditry, kidnapping and political clashes. Communities in the state have suffered the brunt of banditry for over 13 years. 3 local government councils, 9 township roads, weekly markets and other sensitive areas were recently shut down due to bandits' activities. The state government is worried by this development. It says Boko Haram and ISWAP insurgents now have camps in the state. Addressing a press conference in Gusau, Chairman of the State Committee on the Prosecution of Banditry and Related Offences, Abdullahi Shinkafi, says 80 suspects were arrested.
And there are also some security report around ISWAP, the Boko Haram insurgents have started having a camp in Mutu, in Mada area. And that is why you had that Mada also movement was restricted in the Mada area.
He adds that 1,200 bandits were invited to the state by other bandits to attack 21 communities, and the activities of bandit informants led to a recent attack on army troops. 85 suspected bandit informants, including their teller, were arrested, while over 60 motorcycles and weapons were recovered.
It was informer who called the major, the unit commandant in Kaura, that armed bandits came to attack Abdoli. And on their way to repel the attack, this armed bandit lay ambushed.
Mr. Shinkafi also says the deployment of Kolo Yusuf as Zamfara State Commissioner of Police has reduced the rate of criminal activities as notorious bandits, kidnappers, and collaborators have been arrested. Mr. Shinkafi told newsmen that he has been threatened by bandits and other criminals in the state. He appeals to the media to support government in the fight against crime. Theophilus Darufai, TVC News, Gusau.
Now, the death toll from the flood ravaging some communities in Delta State has now risen to 5. The state government says it has opened more camps to cater for over 17,000 internally displaced persons. Governor Ifeanyi Okowa disclosed this during a visit to some of the camps, where he also called on the federal government to build dams and dredge the River Niger and Benue to avoid future occurrences of the natural disaster. Ikenna Amici reports.
Delta State Governor and PDP Vice Presidential candidate is here at Ogbafor camp to see those directly affected by the ravaging flood which has sacked many people in different communities of the 19 local government areas affected by the flood in the state. The people seemed happy to see their governor in what is now their new homes. These children are being taught here to keep them engaged and as a make-up for the lost time since the flood has taken over their homes and schools. The governor left there for another camp to encourage the over 1,600 people as he prayed for them, but the people, including these nursing mothers, lamented of their losses.
Before I know, I got a value jilly. I want you, Gianni will live. Una dabba la milo rubulia. Nkaida never nine, before I know, I yota maruli.
At Ewulu camp, the wife of the governor is already there to carry out the same tasks as her husband. Unfortunately, despite the efforts of the government, some lives were lost. And the governor gives more updates as he calls for permanent solutions.
Some of them are in schools, some others where the schools have all been overrun. Some others are in some high places that you find in some locations. There is a need for regular desilting of the Niger River and the Benue River. It's very important. There's also the need to build our own holding dam here, where water can be released, and that's not going to be a state government function, it's a function of the federal government because of the type of dam that has to be built across a river that is classified as a river of navigation.
As at today, over 17,000 people are living in 11 IDP camps in Delta State, as some schools are temporarily shut down because of the disaster. Ikenna Amechi, CVC News, Ewulu, Delta State.